My name is Drew Brandon, and this is my audience. And this is my informative speech number 2. From the topics for the presentation about Shakespeare's Hamlet, I chose topic 1 from the list of topics. The topic describes what is happening as the play begins. It will describe who the two men are at the beginning of the play. In addition to that, it also describes what they are doing and where they are. Some odd stuff happens at the beginning of this play, which I will briefly describe. Hamlet is a very known story written by William Shakespeare. Yale professor Maynard Mack describes the beginning of the play as mysterious and equivocal, a mixture of bright surfaces and dark forces, or what seems both is and is not. I'm going to focus on the very beginning of the story in the nature of Act 1, Scene 1. First of all, as the play begins, it takes place on a gun platform atop the battlements of Castle Elsinore. Bernardo and Francisco are the two officers in the play at the beginning on watch. Francisco is on watch as Bernardo comes to relieve him of his duty. Bernardo asks, "Have you had quiet guard?" Francisco replies with, "Not a mouse stirring." As Bernardo relieves Francisco of his duty, Francisco complains, "For this relief much thanks, 'tis bitter cold, and I am sick at heart." The two officers are on watch at Castle Elsinore. Bernardo tells Francisco, "'Tis not struck 12, get thee to bed, Francisco." After that is when Francisco replies with, "For this relief much thanks, 'tis bitter cold, and I am sick at heart." In those words, Francisco is describing that he is tired and has been on watch in the cold and is sick of it. Bernardo and Francisco are not the main characters of the play. They are just watchmen over the castle. Horatio and Marcellus arrive as Francisco leaves his watch post. Horatio and Marcellus enter and greet Francisco, identifying themselves as loyal Danish subjects, and Francisco exits, according to cliffnotes.com. Bernardo welcomes Horatio and Marcellus. Bernardo asks the two men, "What, is Horatio there?" Horatio replies with, "A piece of him." Bernardo then replies with, "Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus." Marcellus wonders if Bernardo has seen the ghost, so he asks Bernardo if he has. Marcellus asks, "What, has this thing appeared again tonight?" Bernardo replied, "I have seen nothing." After Bernardo states he has seen nothing, Marcellus tells Bernardo how he has invited Horatio before to witness the ghost. Horatio is very doubtful that the ghost will appear. Bernardo is planning to tell the previous time the ghost has visited. As Bernardo begins to tell the story, the ghost appears in front of them. Some people question, was it actually a ghost they saw, or did they actually see anything? In conclusion, I hope my speech and the details and quotes in it inform my reader more about the beginning of the play Hamlet. Not much happens at the beginning of the play, but as the play goes on, the reader will see more characters and it will become more interesting. Hamlet is a very good, interesting play that has been popular for many, many years and will continue to be for many more. I like how as Bernardo was going to tell the story of the last time the ghost visited, and the ghost appeared right there. The words of Shakespeare are hard to understand and grasp. Shakespeare has an odd way of telling things and putting it into words.